So I'm in a car per usual, and I was currently having a chat with my friend on the phone, and it made me think, like, hold on, let me record this and post this, because alright, first of all, so the topic is just focus. The topic is focus. Something that we do that we don't realize that we do is focus on the wrong thing. And it's like, we do know that, but we don't know, like, to the extent, you know what I mean, like, to the extent of how we're focusing on the wrong thing. So we'll spend years chasing something that's already here, and a lot of that has to do with, you know what I mean, like, your belief system and your faith and stuff like that. Because you got to realize one thing that God's word tells us over and over and over and over again is that we have everything that we need. We literally have everything that we need. So we're not missing anything, right? We don't need to chase nothing. It's not that we got to go get nothing. What we have to realize is that we just ain't seeing it. Like, if you're sitting in a room full of everything that you need, but your perception is off, you're not going to know how to utilize your tools. You're not going to know how to work it. So I just, I kind of wanted to record that and just share it on my social media, because I'm like, oh, I want my friends to think about this. You know what I mean? If you're sitting in a life where God promised you, that you have everything that you need, and you do. You have everything that you need. You gotta realize at some point that the only thing that's off is your perception. Forgive my phone, it's gonna keep on falling. I got this little thing. But anyways, yeah, so you're gonna realize, like, okay, it's my perception that's off. And once you realize what the actual problem is, then you can start getting to the solution. Because a lot of us think, oh, I don't have enough this, I don't have enough that, I don't have enough money. It's not that, you know what I mean? Or if you don't have enough money, it's not because you're not working hard enough, or what you're doing to chase it isn't well, no, that is what it is. What you're doing to chase the money is not working for you, because you don't realize that you have the tools that you need around you, but you just can't see it right. So, like, for those who pray, instead of praying for success or more money or opportunities and stuff like that, pray for your eyes to be opened. You know what I mean? And work on that. Like, work on opening your eyes. Work on your perception. Work on figuring out, okay, how do I need to view this? Like, I'm looking at this as that, but how could it help me? Like, look at everything around you. And sometimes there's stuff around you that is not helpful to you. And you got to realize that you got to get rid of that stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's all. I just really wanted to give y'all that food for thought, and, like, just open up your mind to think, like, okay, how much time am I really wasting chasing after something that I already have because I'm not working on my sight? I'm not working on my perception and how to utilize what's around me and work it for everything that I need, to get going. Like, we have everything we need, everything. The enemy's only job, the enemy is not powerful enough to take anything away from you that is yours. The only thing that the enemy could do is deceive you and mess up your perception. So that's what we should be working against. Every day we wake up, we need to worry about, not worry about, but work on our sight. Pray for a better sight. Meditate on it. Just think harder. Use your brain and try to figure out, all right, look around you and see what is useful and how, and get creative. You know what I mean? We got everything that we need. Can't nothing take it away from us. The only thing they can do is deceive us. That's it. So work on not being deceived. Work on strengthening your perception and figuring out how to work the stuff around you in your favor, because that's what life is about. And that's a concept that if we grasp that, if we figure out how to work all the stuff that we have around us in our favor, life will be so much easier. Because we only gonna get older, we're only gonna get more tired. So the more time we spend laboring and pushing hard and hustling and bustling, all we're doing is using up energy that we can't get back. You know what I mean? So as we get older, we will get tired. You're not going to be as excited. You're not going to have all that energy to hustle and bustle. But one thing you're always going to have is your brain, and you're always going to have the ability to communicate. So if you figure out how to use the stuff around you to work for you instead of trying to work for what you don't see around you, I'm telling you, stuff will start to change. I'm telling you. I mean, and I'm in the midst of it too. I'm literally learning this as I'm speaking it to y'all. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying I got all the answers. I'm not saying that. But if I could suggest anything to anybody, it's definitely work on your sight, work on your perception, figure out how to work the things around you so that they can work in your favor. That's all. Have a good weekend, you guys.